Hello, gentle viewers. This is Indian, welcoming you to a new episode of Out of the Park Baseball 18 as the Detroit Stars of the Negro National League. So, we've got another 2 seasons on tap for this episode. But before we can do that, we need to prepare our team appropriately. All right. Okay. I wish it was a little bit clearer. And it's probably because the Negro National League was just added for the first time in this, that they made it just a tiny bit clearer about how long you had players before they could be free agents, so to speak. You can just re-sign them instantly, so it's not crippling, but it is a little bit irritating. Just a bit. All right, Crawford, you'll be number 3. Do I want Webster McDonald, or do I want... Yeah, I'd rather have McDonald. He can actually strike people out. Oh, sorry, we're going to go with a 4-man rotation, aren't we? That worked out pretty well for us last season, I think. I do want ball player... We'll just make you all middle relief for now. Let's also use you as a lefty specialist. It's a interesting way to get him a little bit more experience. And then Alexander wants Bickley to be long relief. Okay. Cool beans. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. And yeah, always start the highest rested. Actually, Holland is better than Force, so we'll actually make Holland the ace. How was Force last season? 14 losses. He was good. He started walking people, which is not a good habit to get into. Not at all. Lineups. As we all know, we begin by clearing out everything, and then we'll rebuild the team from scratch. Poindexter is flat out the better player except for batting eye. So I think he has to be the starting catcher. And then Eggleston will be the backup. Oh, we did pick up Ben Taylor because Edgar Wesley is declining quite rapidly. Only 8 home runs last season. That's not great. So we acquired Ben Taylor to fill in for just 1 season, really. But I do want... Okay, is Wesley's problem just a really stark platoon split? No, he's actually about as good. His problem is he's just not making contact anymore. Wesley will get a start once every 5 games, and he'll be our primary pinch hitter. Who do I want to play second this season? Okay, Bill Riggins is the new shortstop. He's probably really good at third. He's only really good at center and center field. Second base and center field. Now let's move you back to second, actually. Pryor will start at second. Can Jones play third? No. He's second base or nothing. That's what I brought Warfield on for. That's right, to play third. In the outfield, it'll be McNair, Stearns, and Torriente. Lyons will be a pinch hitter. Barber will be a pinch hitter. And Long will back up at all 3 positions in the outfield. I'd like him to get a little bit of experience in center. And then Johnny Jones will back up at second. And I'll let him play some third and short. Again, he's just going to be a backup, so he's not going to be the most important guy. Line's still pretty fast. Yeah, he's still got quite a bit of speed. So Lyons can pinch run. He's not a bad base stealer. I could see putting him on as a punch runner too. Right. Okay, so we're going to copy the depth chart just so I don't forget, and then we'll build the lineup off of that. And then I'll just drop you in again so it pre-pops that. Cool. All right. Let me look at last season. Last year, who had the best on-base percentage on the team? Toriente. So Toriente will actually be our leadoff hitter. McNair will bat second. Stearns was the best overall hitter last season, right? By quite a bit, yeah. So he'll bat third. And then who do I want to bat cleanup? Taylor wouldn't be a bad choice to clean up. So we'll do Taylor, Pryor, Riggins, Warfield, Williams. That's a good lineup. I mean, the only other option is I could lead off with Taylor. No, I'm not going to bother with that. That's a bit silly. All right. So we'll copy the lineup and we'll just paste it in. Okay. All right. With that said, let's make sure I don't have any coaches. I do not want to lose my hitting coach. How long do I have you under contract? See, it doesn't say. That's oh no, it's right there. It's 3 years. Okay. Katzer, only 1 year left. Let's see how you do. Teresi, 2 years left. Monroe, 3 years left. Kuiper, 1 year left. I'll give you an extension. There we go. Cool. Let's begin. Damn it, Toriente. Seriously? Alright. This is what we have backups for. Now everything's got to change. Can Lyons play right field? No, he really can't play the field at all anymore. This is actually kind of a bad solution, but it's the best one I've got. I need a leadoff hitter, and that leadoff hitter has to be Lyons, because he's the only other person I would trust. All right, copy both of these, please. Paste. Paste. And we'll change the split, so... That's really rough, to lose him that soon. Damn it. Alright, let's go. 5 days for Jack Combs, who's like a relief pitcher. I'm not super worried about that. Cooper blew out his elbow. That's awesome. Now we're 10-5 to start the season, and that's really good. But we have the best hitter and the best pitcher. So how do we look right now as a team? We're up there with everything but stolen bases. We're just going to make the owner mad because the owner wants me to have more stolen bases. Oh, he doesn't care about that anymore. He wants an upgrade to defense. Great. Just want an upgrade to shortstop. We'll see how Riggins does in month 2. Or he could be injured for 4 months. God damn it, Riggins. The one position I can't replace people in is shortstop, and it's the one I keep losing people at. Is there any decent shortstop in free agency? Just any. You don't play short. You just play third. You're really a third baseman. You're really a third baseman. This is actually really bad for us. I will sign you, but I'll put you on the reserve roster. Because you could be interesting down the road, just right now you're not. What I need is a shortstop for the present. You suck. You're second. You're third. You're third. You're third. I guess moving Pryor back to short, which is not what I want to do, but it's the only option. And that puts Johnny Jones back in the game thing. So we go boop, boop. And I'm not going to mess with the lineup. That's fine as is. We need a lot more depth than we have in the middle infield. The problem is, this is just not a great league for middle infielders. At least not for us. How are we doing so far this season? Warfield and Jones are kind of trash, but Stearns, Taylor, and especially Pryor are all playing really, really well. Lyons is doing very well. Poindexter coming into his own as a catcher. Yeah. I don't care. We'll just have, like, some random guy play. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Who's the worst outfielder on the team right now? They're all really good. I don't know what to do with Torriente. If Jimmy Lyons starts to cool off, then we will put Torriente back in. For right now, let's just have Torriente back up at every position in the outfield. And make him a primary pinch hitter. You can't play first. No, actually my current first baseman are doing okay. That's fine. Copy. Copy. Paste. Paste. There we go. He's probably going to be super pissed off that he's not going to have regular playing time, but I don't want to break up this team just yet. Well, there you go. Look at some days when McNair's injured. What was his streak? 24 games. Not too shabby. Jimmy Lyons was really good. Good. Oh, it was a great week for Pryor, and I missed it. Oh, well. He's out day to day. Charlie Blackwell. Fine. We really need better pitching. We've got the St. Louis Stars breathing down our necks. Sorry, it's actually Memphis this season. No, St. Louis has won 9 in a row, so I do need a proper team captain. We just don't have one. Wow, people don't like Pointer Swims or Jess Barber? I'm just going to cut Barber then. Sorry, buddy. I'm going to keep Williams because he's a really good hitter. Are any of my outfielders slipping? They're all hitting really fantastically. McNair's cooled off a bit. How's McNair playing in right field? Not great. Is Lyons' bat making up for his likely terrible glove? Oh god, his glove is bad. We don't have a designated hitter, though. Pryor's hitting like a house of fire this season. I'm really impressed. We'll just keep going for now, and we'll see if injuries create an opportunity for Torriente. Like, if we play sure, because Turkey Stearns gets hurt. Problem is, Torriente's not really a center fielder, but I don't have another option either, so we'll just do this. Cool. How's Wesley doing, by the way? He's being useful. At least useful as he was last season, which is, to be honest, not very. Let's continue. What? 592 in first place is disappointing. He's really happy at Pryor. We're in the top 2. Alright, let's just keep going. He's just being weird. Another 2 weeks out. Hopefully Torriente can help. God. We're really going through outfielders. You need to stop getting freaking hurt, you jerks. Now Fred Long's got to muddle along in center field because I literally have no one else to put in. That's not very encouraging. I know my defensive probably took a torpedo the moment I put Lyons in left field. Whitewashed by salmon. I hope that wasn't a pun. It probably was. Another setback? Come on, Stearns. Yeah, now we're going to start falling because our best hitters are injured. Is that my Johnson? No, it was Dick to Johnson. Okay, we can get Turkey back. That'll help a lot. Long's actually hitting pretty decently well. No, I want Lyons to stay in and left. Here we go. I'm going to say just if he's tired at this point, he's more than proven himself worthy of staying on this team. Paste, paste. I think Lyons at this point might be... He's hitting so well, though. Yeah, the problem is our pitching. They're all allowing lots of runs. And it's something I don't have an easy solution for. I just don't have very much talent in the rotation. Can have Torriente back. He can just ride the pine for a bit. Oh, Riggins will be back in 3 to 4 weeks. It's not going to matter, though. We got bounced out of the playoffs again. We need pitching, and I don't know how to find it. I genuinely don't know how we're going to get better pitching. You know what? Screw you, Turkey. I'm tired of your being made out of damn glass. Yeah, 7th. I'm going to get canned. I'm gonna get canned. Damn it, Stearns. You were so good this season and every season. But you're increasingly acting like you're made out of glass. Till the end of the playoffs. At least it wasn't St. Louis this year for once. How did you blow out your MCL when you're not even playing? You must have got hurt in the last regular season game. Damn it. I'm surprised I didn't get fired. I did get fired. Okay. This is interesting. I know the whole point was to play in the Negro National Leagues, and I do have some jobs from them. But to make the jump to the majors and play through in the 1920s? Play with the Red Sox, we could play with the Browns, the Senators, the Giants, or the Cardinals. I kind of want to play for the Senators, especially if they have Walter Johnson. Do you have Walter Johnson right now? You do have Walter Johnson. He's 37, though. The point was to play in the Negro National League, and I totally get that. But at the same time, I don't think it's a very interesting gameplay at this point because there's no way to improve your team. Because there's no way to add new talent. There's no minor leagues. There's no drafting. Free agency is basically just people who they forget to sign. So here's what we're going to do, I think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode now, but I'm going to put up a second episode right after this one. And I think we're going to go and join one of the American League, one of the major league teams. Could make the Browns relevant, the St. Louis Browns. That'd be crazy. Lou Fonseca, George Sisler, and a bunch of garbage. I would normally put this to a vote. Here's the thing. The Browns are one of the worst franchises of all time. I mean the St. Louis Browns, not the Cleveland Browns. All the Cleveland Browns weren't that great. And the Negro League universe was just so I could always switch back at some point. That's what I think we'll do. And I know this might bother some people. I mean, I know we did say we played the Negro National Leagues. But as a game, I don't think it's as interesting to watch. There's not as much that I can do. I can't trade. I can't buy minor leaguers. I don't have a lot of options. And so, we're basically completely at the mercy of the game, deciding, yes, you're doing well, no, you're not doing well. I'd like to have more flexibility and more options. So we're going to go ahead, and we are going to go ahead and end this episode now, just because otherwise I think it'll be jarring. And then we're going to start a Season 5 of Out of the Park Baseball 18 at the St. Louis Browns. So please feel free to like, subscribe. Go ahead and comment down below. Maybe what we'll do is when 2019 comes out, Out of the Park Baseball 2019 comes out, if they improve the Negro Leagues, maybe we'll try again. And maybe I'll get fired by the Browns. And maybe we'll switch then. But we'll see what happens. Until next time, this has been Avindian, and I bid you good day.